Neighborhood to the neighborhood, what's cracking with everybody? You know what I'm talking about? What's up, cuz? I see you in that motherfucker, man. Shout out to my cousin Wayne. You know what I'm talking about, man? Wheezy fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, man. Neighborhood to the neighborhood, man. J Lo 60s up in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. I come to y'all today, man. It's a sad day, man. You know what I'm saying? For some motherfuckers, it's probably a good day. You feel me? But over here on this side, on the seaside, you dig what I'm saying? It's a cold world, man. I used to idolize this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a nigga that made you want to get up and go get some money. I ain't talking about a little bit, man. I'm talking about some real motherfucking money. So as we do, as we see, you know what I'm saying? They done sat there and they done chipped the homie off, man. You know what I'm saying? Called him slacking and lacking, you know what I mean? Cadillacing, you know what I mean? Done peeled this motherfucking cap back, you know what I mean? Cold world for the city, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Cold ass world we living in, you dig? But yeah, we're gonna run it up. Finna turn this motherfucker on. You know what I'm saying? Give you youngsters, you know what I'm saying? A little history lesson. Yeah, they might have called the cuz a snitch. They might have called him this, that, and third, but he was a real getting money nigga in Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? USA, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna get it cracking, man. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted something more from life, you had to go outside and get it, nigga.
If you can't get money here in Harlem, you can't get no money nowhere.
You heard of Three the Hard Way? Well, this was the real Three the Hard Way. Alpo, AZ, and Bridgeport. They was the mayor of Harlem, all three of them together. The small fry motherfuckers that was running errands, man, for the niggas back in the city was bosses, man. It's like everybody here's Michael Jordan in comparison to using the NBA. Everybody a superstar.
But Harlem niggas was the most super flamboyant fly niggas on earth, man.
Even the big dudes that was in Queens, the big dudes that was in the Bronx, the big dudes that was in Brooklyn, they was all coming to Harlem.
It was coke, it was dope, it was crack.
Everything was selling. I don't think nobody in the city was moving coke and crack like what's going on in Harlem. We was the youngest niggas probably in history to ever do it the way we did it. I wasn't the richest nigga in Harlem, but he was one of the most popular because of the shit that he was doing.
Well, people knew him as Alpo. I knew him as Negro.
He was just like every other kid in the hood, man. We was all trying to find something to take our mind off the fact that we was fucked up.
Because everybody thought he was black, but he was just a dark-skinned Puerto Rican.
That nigga speaks Spanish very well.
The 70s and 80s was wrong.
The state of Black America is still very grim.
Moms on welfare, you know, dad not at home.
He was a good kid, without a doubt, man. He was a damn good kid. He was very humble about a lot of things.
As far as I know, it was always his mom who did everything.
Mostly, you seen Poe, and you seen his youngest sister.
If he had a problem with somebody, something like that, and his moms come down, his moms are like, be like, yo, that's my son. Don't touch him. She'll be on the front line.
Poe just, for some reason, always stood out.
His mother always had him into, you know, she was always taking him like to camp.
He was going away to fresh air fun. We all did that.
He stayed the summer with a white family. I think there was another little boy that the family had that was their son. And Al was like their son. You know, he spent every summer with the same family. They always wanted him back.
He was just part of the family. We just accepted him to. We just liked to have him every year.
He really was a good kid. Nobody, I can't imagine anybody not liking Albert, and that proved to be the case once he got here. You know, when your first time you met him, you just liked him.
He adapted to that, which was good because he was able to see how different people grow up.
Going to the boys' club, wanted to be a Marine, wanted to be a cadet.
And they loved him over there. I mean, you can go to 3rd Avenue on 111th Street, and his pictures were everywhere.
If you didn't have a strong structure, it's like you can easily lose it because you don't be outside, you don't learn how to try to make a buck.
We have a community filled with drugs, and on the streets we have young people who seem hopeless and are hopeless.
We have no guidance by looking at the motherfucker that was working. The nigga that was working was struggling.
It was three of us. Me, Paul, my man, money over. You know what I mean? And us three like that, you know, we was about money, man.
Like any other kid, he didn't want to be depending on his mother all the time.
Anybody that know East River Project is right on the drive. So we would take a garbage can, throw it on the FDR drive.
You gotta slow the traffic down, then we go to the back.
With congestion, no niggas just walking alongside the like the barrier, and you see that white chick with that purse open, with that yacht or that nice diamond chain or whatever.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Jump back over the wall, run to the projects. But I guess that didn't work out for him.
He got a phone call from his mother, I think, asking if he could come up here.
When he came up the last time and we asked him what trouble he was in, eventually when he told us, he said he was a runner. And I think he said that was carrying drugs or something from one place to another.
I really remember when he was real young, and a certain OG around the way had him on the corner.
Yeah, Alpo used to work for me back in the days and shit,
he was out there hustling. I was like, yo, what that nigga doing now? Why he always out there? He said, man, that nigga, he's selling that shit.
Paul be the first one out, be cold as hell. So Paul was really trying to get that money. I seen he really want that money. You gotta be out there 6 in the morning to fuck with the heroin and shit. So Alpo used to get a nigga at 5:30. We still be sleep, whole car, be early in the morning, and he had a lot to already because he done caught those things, you know what I mean?
That nigga started popping. He was about 13. He was like one of the youngest cats out. He started real young.
It was that very last time that he came, and he must have been only like 15 and a half, and he had the big chains on, the big gold chains.
The kids around here noticed these things immediately and started asking questions.
At this time and age, that might be normal, but I'm talking about back in 78. You understand? A 13, 14-year-old kid, 79, that wasn't normal.
He was very street smart, and he will observe everything.
Nigga had the eye of the tiger and he was hungry, man.
Paul wasn't drinking, Paul wasn't smoking no weed, Paul didn't do nothing. Paul should be about getting paper and putting that shit away.
It's some shit like LeBron James got it, Michael Jordan had it, Paul had it.
But my nigga Al met my man Shorty Love, and my man Love showed this nigga the way what this is.
His game wasn't aggressive at all.
When he got with Randy, the beast came out with him.
When Alpo met Randy, somehow Randy installed aggressive in him, and he just went ahead and did his damn thing.
And you learn, like, listen, if you want to get in the game, you gotta be 110% sure, because the nigga will take you out. And never underestimate the man don't get nothing.
My niggas and them was going on the grind and stick the motherfucking communities up. And they had to send a nigga in there, like my nigga Paul was. He knew Spanish. They didn't know he knew Spanish. So they was talking that. He was on the side of that nigga.
Pause. You know what I'm saying? Big pause on that one. You know what I'm talking about? Like they said, man, they didn't even know that niggas speak Spanish, bro. The motherfucker looked at that much black to niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even realize the homie getting down, you feel me? Out here in these motherfucking streets, bro. That nigga was a cold piece, bro. Y'all need to understand it like he was a cold piece of work, nigga. Real talk on my mama, nigga. Nigga be up here on some gang banging shit, all the fuck you feel. Oh, blood, crip, this blood, that. Nigga, back in the day, niggas was getting real money out there in Harlem, nigga. Real motherfucking moolah out here, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Niggas not playing. It wasn't no heart. It wasn't no heart in that game, like he said, you know what I mean? When that niggas gave him the game, it was on, you know what I'm saying? And that's what some cat need to understand something, man. The games be told. You know what I mean? Gotta tell the game the way it is sometimes. Fuck all that. Game to be sold, not told, this and the third. It's right here, it's real game. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga went down for X amount of years for the shit, you feel me? Went down. So for us to live in a society now and talk about this nigga a snitch, ain't no snitches, this and the third. Look here, man. Tell y'all niggas something, man. Y'all still got that rainbow hair ass nigga running around this motherfucking town, man. Rainbow hair, faggot looking ass nigga, straight homophobic ass nigga. And he snitched on his whole crew. A blood said it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, snitched on the whole motherfucking staff. You know what I'm saying? Gave everybody motherfucking jackets. Everybody got a long jacket. But niggas still want to knock Poe for snitching. You know what I'm saying? Hell, it's hard to say you a snitch if you gave up 13 murders on your own self, right? You know what I'm saying? Only nigga he really snitched on was Wayne Perry. You know what I'm saying? That was it. If anything, he just took his death penalty off the table for the shit. But that's not what I'm sitting here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here simply like praising the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what he showed niggas back in them days, nigga, to get money. Get money, nigga. That's always about getting money. If anybody knows anything about motherfucking paid in full, them three niggas was about getting money. Some real motherfucking money out here. So that's what all you niggas need to do, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna chop back into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide in and out. I'm gonna let y'all watch the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What to do? So if Poe in the house, nigga tell you, hit you, man. This is on the second floor. Bam, just come up here and kick the door down.
Watch out for this nigga. The gun is over there. The coke is over here. The keys over there.
See, he buying it. Yo, listen, hold on. I gotta go to the car get some more money. That's when he's coming in today, dinner.
The adrenaline that Poe got. That shit just felt so good to anybody, frankly. But the adrenaline felt so good, man. It gave him a rush. Let's do it again.
What he say? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. The drilling rush was so motherfucking hungry back then.
Wait, let's go up here and put pressure on him over. Put pressure on him over niggas across town, and we get a bunch of keys and we just lock the whole area up. So they had the whole east side on lockdown. For real. They had the whole east side on lockdown.
He was only 15 years old when he blew up, and it was like overnight.
They're doing numbers, nigga.
He had a posse. When them niggas rolled, it was no joke. Them niggas, if they went into your house, and it was drama, you niggas even turned the fish tank over. They didn't leave no witnesses in that game.
After he learned what that heart felt like and how ruthless he had to be to maintain his game and get no papers, he got that.
It was a time when he would joke around, but when he was serious,
that Puerto Rican would come out of him in a minute.
The game was rough. So he just,
this young teenage kid work 45, 30-year-old men, and how he would work them and tell them to go to the store and get him a sandwich. Go over there and do this for me. And how they would listen and respect him.
A new secret offensive is underway tonight in the war on illegal drugs. It is aimed at stopping the supply of cocaine.
Timing was everything because all the older hustlers had faded out and the game was wide open.
The kind of lucrative profit in this whole business. Which one of you was asking where we're going to get the money?
It's going to help with the deficit being reduced, huh?
This whole area right here was nothing but the tires. They had this shit locked down. But them niggas, so many niggas was getting knocked off, and niggas was going to jail, and they was snitching them.
So that allowed the Colombians to come in and fill the void.
Yo, they started giving it to a nigga cheaper than what the Chinese was giving it to a nigga for.
Their production is equal to nearly 3 times the amount of cocaine that was brought into the United States last year.
These countries, who say they're our friends and they're our allies, they're destroying us. They're going to turn us into a banana republic.
We're not fighting a war, but we're darn sure losing the battle.
America's already starting to take that message to heart. Tons of cocaine have been destroyed.
The United States has sent 6 Black Hawk assault helicopters and 160 U.S. Army pilots and maintenance personnel to Bolivia.
The Dominicans had it, they needed somebody to move it. You know what I'm saying? The blacks was the ones that could move it,
nigga.
Hey, revolutionized the shit. When you heard Poe, you heard Rich. When you heard Rich, you heard AZ. Before you heard Alpo,
hey, Boogie.
I was getting joints for dirt price, man. I don't think nobody on the street can compete with the prices I was getting it with.
He came up with a gimmick. Like everybody else was selling little small bottles. He came up with the GP35s and was selling them shits for like dimes. And he killed them.
This big. For $10,
nigga. Y'all
when
can't beat
niggas
that
was selling
shit.
shit this big for $50.
You feel me?
This is how it blew. These niggas was getting real money.
You come up here for a dime?
You know, everybody in the city knew about the jukebox.
I mean, people started seeing the lines, and I mean, it was ridiculous, man. I mean, that's why you had to bottle up everything at one time, because you never knew when the crowd was going to be there. You know, and I mean, it was ridiculous, man. I mean, you know, we used to have to tell people, y'all stay on the other side. I mean, that's how much that joint was moving. And I mean, if you think about it, we was giving them close to a half a gram for $10.
All right. You heard what he said. Giving niggas half a gram of cocaine for $10, G. For $10 a half a gram. You show me, motherfucker, where y'all niggas can put that out there and push that type of work out right now and today. When you got lines around the motherfucking block, you tell niggas you gotta go stand on the other side of the motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was getting real money back then. You know, now it's everything cash app, this, that, whoop, 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 whoop. Man, the fuck out of here, man. They give a nigga joint for this big, nigga. This big for $10. You know what I mean? You tell me what you petty young niggas out here hustling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Get this good gas up in you. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. This boy was like 15, between 15 and 18 back then, bro. Some of you little niggas is just now getting your dick wet at that age. You mark ass niggas. Niggas wasn't doing it like that nigga was doing it, nigga. Fuck you niggas mean, nigga. Like I said, Poe was that nigga. Regardless how you want to look at him. It was that nigga. Let's get back to it.
We learned that a prominent athlete has died because he took cocaine.
You couldn't go buy this from nobody else. You couldn't go buy the material that they had. They had it really fucking good, man.
When Poe went over there and
shit
got that money with
really
the website,
nigga.
Got introduced to AZ, this big player, young kid in the game.
the nigga just totally just took charge of shit, man. You know what I mean? They didn't have to tell him what to do and how to move. He knew how to move. You know what I mean? The nigga was a wolf.
He was kind of aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? I guess A took a liking to that. And, you know, he immediately put him down.
I believe Alpo wanted it more than the other cats that was around.
He wanted to see how far he could take that shit.
Like, he was more like, I want this shit, man. I love this shit, man.
He was destined to be rich, man.
AZ used to test me sometimes. You know, he used to give me a certain amount of bricks and tell me to go buy those money. You know, he didn't play that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he didn't play that, man. You know. We
had to sit down there and borrow 10 bricks. He gonna sit down there with me and make sure each, bottle before he go out to work.
Because the spot on 45th Street was moving so fast that it was doing 2 or 3 bricks a day. You know what I'm saying?
A took a liking to him because it was about his business.
Say, for instance, can they give me 100 bricks? And they say, okay, give me $1 million. I'm not going to bring the connect back 999 billion and 99 cents. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure they have that penny to make it $1 million. Even if a nigga fucked up my shit, whatever, that's not their business. That's my business. You understand? I take it out mine and here. Boom. Why? Because as soon as they say, I say here, they say here. You understand? And then they be in a position like, and thought like, man, I want to lose this cat. This cat is loyal. And to me, loyalty.
Like false royalties, nigga.
No, I seen the bigger picture. And he played fair, so there was no need to be petty, because he wasn't petty with me.
He had ideas, he had ambition, you know what I'm saying? He had dreams, and he wasn't letting nobody get in the way.
By any means necessary.
Nobody wasn't getting in the way of his plans.
Right.
He never let A down in the streets when it was crunch time. When we was young, and we was down the hill, we was getting paper, a whole lot of it. And there used to be dudes down there getting short paper. They wasn't really getting no real paper, but, they didn't extort us or nothing like that, but they were waiting for A to leave. And then they'll go stick the joint up.
A is the kind of person that's, he don't want the problem.
He called us to my meeting with Stanley, his brother, and asked them if they want the spot.
Now, he gave opportunity for anybody that was in the crew before Alpo came along to get the jukebox.
But they were so used to being spoon-fed that they wasn't ready to leave the nest.
Everybody was used to kind of everything being smooth. When you was working with A, everything was just smooth. Wasn't no headaches, it wasn't no murder game or none of that.
So when it came to me, I was like, hell yeah.
I went in there with a broom and swept up all the bullshit, and it became what it needed to be.
Now I got me a gold mine, because I still seen the gold mine in it. And I was willing to protect it at any means necessary.
And whoever that is in the chat, man, you know what I mean? Run them likes up, hit that like button.
Take something that's mine,
you know what I'm talking about?
And so be it.
And when they know within 6 months, nigga, they blew up.
I know Alpo blew off the jukebox. That really put Alpo in the game.
2:30 this morning, when police in the Bronx were called to the Sagamore Apartments at 167th Street at the Grand Concourse.
I fell back after I got shot in 87.
The caller said a man was shot on the 3rd floor. When the cops got there, the door to apartment 3B was open.
I'm falling back because, police is on me now. They fucking this dude. Everybody talking about my name was low before when I got shot with so many motherfuckers at the hospital. They brought forth, who the fuck is this?
We do believe that It had something to do with the narcotics.
The game is so deep that it goes into people's families. That people's families are hurting one another just to get what they can get. It's that ugly.
The person that set that situation up was A's girl's, A's sister's boyfriend.
The victims told police about for the drugs. Well, the cops tracked him down in Pennsylvania. He surrendered on Monday, and they brought him back to our town today.
I remember when this kid first came home. I remember A buying him a car, giving him some money, putting some money in his pocket.
For what? For money? For money that you could have got from him? But you jeopardized somebody else's life for this, and you're a family member?
You got to understand that, getting shot, 5, 6, 7 times, seeing your life flash in front of your face, amount of money don't mean shit. Money don't mean nothing no more. You just want to live.
I felt like if I just stay away from it all, man.
And it got to the point, where A was just falling back.
Cats wasn't trying to hear me, man. Like when I told them, like, them niggas know everything, man. Who's who, what's what. Niggas like, yeah, whatever, man. We gonna still keep getting this money.
Rich ain't shot. Poe ain't shot. These niggas is still wanting to go hard. You understand what I'm saying? So I figure at that point on, when A kind of stepped back, Poe and Rich stepped up.
Me and my man Rich relationship became real strong. It's like we became brothers.
Rich and Al were the two of the flyest niggas in Harlem. I mean, they were the originators of that, you buy the car, I gotta buy the gear, I gotta buy the jewelry to match the car.
See, these niggas had matching jewelry to match their cars. Niggas wasn't up on it. Niggas was like Batman and Robin. When you seen one, you seen the other. These niggas started copying cars together.
We was like the first young dudes in Harlem to bust out with the convertible BMs. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas had the American dream.
Whatever you thought you saw in a magazine, that shit went down 7th Avenue. That's why everybody used to come out on the streets and just watch.
Everybody drove sitting up straight. He was the leaning way back in the seat all crazy.
He had the B50Z. He came to the avenue on that shit, young boy.
With the T-top, with the beams on it. He had a bucket hat on. He had his sunwood on.
Now you still see niggas, man, when they drive their cars, the seats all the way back. Rich and Poe started that shit.
Okay.
Facts, nigga. Facts, nigga. You ain't seeing no niggas doing no shit like that. So wherever you niggas get that shit from on neighborhood, on the dead hoes, that shit started with these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? All that fly boy shit laid it back in the ride. You know what I mean? Like you heard her say, man, that shit came from Poe and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Get it right and keep it tight. You know what I'm talking about? Some good gas this morning, you know what I'm saying? Earlier today. Blowing Tweezy for the boy. You know what I mean? Long live Poe. But you heard what he said, nigga. Hit that like button, whoever that is. Bro, them lights up. We gonna get back to it. Let's go.
Young boys coming out getting paid. I mean, getting paid.
A lot of people were making money, but Alpo really stuck out. He had the best of both worlds. Negro stuck out from anybody. He had the looks, he had the charm, he had the money.
I was so scared because it was so much money.
There was one time we were there watching a movie and he came in with like bags, like black bags of money.
The shit was filled to the top with money.
Dumped it on the floor and asked me and his sister to separate all the 5s, the 10s, and the 20s. And I'm like, I'm not sitting here separating all that money.
My cousin got into the drugs and they couldn't keep up with Alpo.
They getting keys? Oh my God. We were delivering those like the milkman delivering now.
He would come on a motorcycle and he would like, what's up? You got that for me? And my cousin's like, yeah, I got it. And he's like, man, here, man. And he give him 15,000. Here you go. Here's 15,000. Where is it? And he looks at it. It's a Kia Coke. Okay, Kia Coke. And he puts it in stuffs it down his pants. Big fucking key. Stuffs it down his pants. He gets on the bike and he's like, all right. And he's like, I'll see you later. And all of a sudden I look. He comes back around the block. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I said, oh my God. And he's doing a fucking wheelie. And all of a sudden, the fucking key falls and breaks down First Avenue. A fucking key that I hear. And he spins down and gets off the bike, puts the bike on a kickstand, and starts picking as much of what he could salvage.
When he got that money, he let niggas know he had money because the nigga was wearing shit that nobody else wasn't wearing.
He took a style like Dapper Dan and made it a mainstream.
Every hustler that was getting money was going to Dapper Dan getting their own stuff custom made. You know what I'm saying? They blew Dapper Dan up so big.
Bosses like Mike Tyson was coming to town.
Y'all see this shit? Y'all see what this nigga had on, bro? You young niggas is now on some other shit. Back then, this was the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit y'all got going on. Custom made shit. Had to. You know what I'm saying?
They blew Dapper Dan up so big.
Bosses like Mike Tyson was coming to town buying Gucci outfits.
The first time I seen him with a Louis Vuitton trench coat with the fur on it in the rink.
Y'all make sure y'all run them likes up, man. Y'all see that? A trench coat, motherfucker.
The nigga had the rust-colored Timbs on.
Rust-colored Timbs?
To the year that was that the pictures were taken. Shit is rust on his feet.
You heard that man said? Rust on his feet.
Rust-colored Timbs on. Pay attention to the year that was that the pictures were taken.
Come on, man.
Shit is rust on his feet. You know what I'm saying? That's.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas get it right home. Y'all niggas wasn't doing it like that. Y'all niggas ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was that nigga though. You feel me? Y'all run them likes up when y'all come up in this motherfucker, man. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. But you know, every dog has his day. You know what I'm saying? Just had to come back around and catch the homie. That's it. On the dead home. On neighborhood crib. They end up getting the homie. But I had to, man. You know what I'm saying? If you sit aside the snitching and all the bullshit portraying, cuz was getting money. Cuz was getting real money out here at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Real talking. If it is a young nigga out here getting it like them niggas was getting it, nigga, you watching your show every week, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trusting nobody, nigga. Your ass to get chipped out here, nigga, the first time you getting any money in this day and age like that nigga was getting money. You know what I'm saying about? Your ass to get rocked out here. Nigga rock you over this little shit. Over a little gold chain. Come on, man. Nigga straight chip your ass off, bro. On dead homie, let's get back to it. Hit that like button. Run the likes up.
He was just setting trends all over Harlem, all over New York City.
He brought the adrenaline to the street.
When we come down 8th Avenue about 55th and all that, we bring the whole hood out. We would have our games up at the Rucker, you know what I'm saying? It'd be jam-packed. Pookie Wilson be playing.
What they know about the Rucker, man?
A lot of dunks, a lot of action.
What they know about that shit, man? That Rucker, man, up 5th Avenue, man. Come on, man.
All lined up. This nigga standing up doing 20 block minutes.
Looking at everybody, catching all the light.
When that shit hang out. You feel me?
Evil Knievel had nothing on Alpo.
So all of a sudden the crowd is looking. I mean, they're not even paying attention to the game.
You see the whole